Hi, Philip from T.W White Sons. We've been very fortunate enough to acquire this beautiful 2014 on a 14 plate Mazda CX-5 2-litre 165 PS Sport Nav SUV. Manual car, finished in Arctic white with contrasting black leather interior. These are fabulous value for money. This is an early example. Beautifully finished car, 2014 as I've said, comes with a whole plethora of wonderful standard equipment. You've got front and rear parking sensors, headlamp wash, alloy wheels. This has been really well looked after car, this one. Keyless entry, privacy glass, there's rear sensors there. We've just serviced this car, we've MOT'd it as well. And you've got here, really beautiful to see, retractable load area cover all in place. You've got levers here which take the rear seats down. Underneath here the pump kit, all the tools kept. Really well finished vehicle. Absence of marks on the rear bumper. Been really well looked after, this car. Will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, and that encapsulates 12 months roadside assistance. Black leather interior showing minimal signs of wear. On the electric driver's seat here you've got two-stage memory, electric lumbar support as well. Electric windows, electric power folding door mirrors. It's a really high spec car. On entering the vehicle, the first array of switches, you come to a tyre pressure monitoring system, I-stop, traction control. You've got a multi-function steering wheel here in front of you. I'll just turn the engine on actually, switch it on because it's keyless entry. So it's engine stop start button, dip the clutch, press the stop start button, provided you've got the key obviously in the car, and it will start the vehicle. So let's just take you through some controls here. Main instrument binnacle in front here. You can see in the left hand side you've got the tachometer rev counter with gear selector indicator. Underneath that, in the center here, we have speedometer, trip meters. It's done 49,400 miles. Don't forget this is a 2014 registered car, so that's actually really low mileage. Right hand side, fuel gauge, fuel computer, etc. Right hand side of the steering wheel, cruise control, very simple, very easy to operate. Left hand side here, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, your info button which changes certain aspects of the display, we'll come to that in a minute. Right hand stalk here, which will be your auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent. All your wipers are collected on one stalk, which is very convenient. Your rear wipers, front wipers, etc. And over here on the left hand side you've got auto lights with front and rear fog lamps there. So really high spec vehicle, cruise control, auto wipers, auto lights, and this info button here, I'm going to press this and we can see what this changes here. You can see fuel consumption 36.8. You're going to get a lot more than that out of this car. That is subjective, depends on how the vehicle has been driven, under what conditions, you know, whether it's been motorway or town driving. But you do normally get an awful lot more than that. This car should be getting over 40 miles per gallon. Consumption there, average speed 28 miles an hour. Total drive time, I-stop statistics, that's Mazda's stop start technology. If the car is I-stop ready, and you draw up some traffic lights and those traffic lights are red, you stop the car, the engine will cut out. As soon as you engage gear again to set off, the engine will cut back in, and that is a stop start I-stop technology. And what it does is give you brilliant environmental credentials whilst saving you a lot of money on fuel. So there's your iStop credentials, fuel gauge beneath it, settings here. So you go into settings, you can go into the various smart city brake support this has got, volumes, units, etc. Various vehicle settings here, which is always very useful. Back to it, and you can see range 104 miles, always a really good thing to have that. So it does vehicle setup here, it will do your fuel computer, fuel gauge, speedo in the center, and on the left hand side tachometer. Down here you've got dual zone climate control, very simple, just hit automatic, display comes to life, dial in the temperature you want, hit auto, and it will adjust the fan speeds and adjust where the direction of the airflow. If you wanted to, this is adjusting this separately now from the passenger side, but if you wanted to adjust them together, you just hit that dual button, hit it again, and that passenger can adjust their temperature irrespective of what the driver's side is set at. Some people, they just dial in the temperature, hit auto, does it all for them. If you want to override that, you just hit the fan button here. You got demist at the front, heated rear window, mode button, where you want the air to go. You see that? Very straightforward. Under automatic, it will do all that for you, but manually you can change it. Air conditioning there, and a nice little display here giving you the various readout, etc. Heated seats, 3-stage heated seats, parking sensors, passenger heated seat. Down here, I don't know if you can see it, but you've got a 12-volt power socket as well. 6-speed manual transmission, which is a delight to use. Mazda are famed for their transmissions. This one is no exception. Basically, they've taken some of the DNA out of the rest of their cars, such as the world's best-selling Roadster, the MX-5, and planted it into this car, and my God, does it show. The gear change, the transmission on this vehicle, road holding, handling are outstanding. You would not think you're driving an SUV. I appreciate SUVs are much more advanced nowadays than they used to be when they first came onto the market, but this car, in terms of road holding, handling, braking performance, is second to none. But really easy, slick shifting, 6-speed manual transmission that's as happy on the motorway as it is being driven in town. Main navigation wheel, very sensible, left to right to toggle through the menus, press it to execute a command. You've got your various back buttons here, nav button, audio button, phone, and setup. But for the purpose of this, we'll look at this. Very simple setup. So you can adjust your volume here on the stalk or here on this button. So left hand side of the steering wheel will do your volume. Let's just take you through some of this. You got various radio stations here, AM, Bluetooth, CD, aux, USB setup as well. It's got so at the moment we're on classic FM. You've got here traffic announcements, station list, scan options, and a back button. Very simple. You just toggle through these menus. Audio button up top here, phone button here. You can pair up a Bluetooth mobile phone. Navigation, very easy. Setup button here, where you can go through your relevant menus to display. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, display mode. At the moment it's showing on auto setting, which means it'll alternate between a dark and a light setting according to the light outside, but you can set it through day or night. Sound, this car is equipped with Bose sound system, and you've got here obviously your bass, treble, fader, etc. Button beep, traffic announcement, volume, audio pilot. Bose audio pilot will adjust the sound level to compensate for any road or engine noise. Back to that, vehicle setup, door locks, lighting, wipers, etc. Door locks, let's have a look at that. You can adjust your door lock beep volume should you wish to, and walkway locking. That's if you walk away with the keys in your pocket, the car will lock automatically, but you can choose to have that on or off as you wish. See that? Very simple, these commands. Lighting as well, you can adjust all your lighting, interior lights, door out, door open, door closed. You can adjust the sensitivity of your auto headlights on as well. Language, you can set up your language, whatever language you want to be in here, defaults, etc. Back to audio, and here obviously reverse camera. So you've got front and rear sensors with an on-screen display as well as your reverse camera. You've got Bose sound system, you have satellite navigation, auto dimming rear view mirror here, dual zone climate, air conditioning, USB plug-in, center armrest. You can see all that, it's clearly marked USB and aux. Leather interior, electric driver's seat with 2-stage memory, cruise control, electric door mirrors, auto lights, auto wipers, traction control. It's such a good spec, this vehicle, and such excellent value for money. 49,400 miles, had a clean bill of health through our workshop, has been MOT'd, has undergone a 101-point used car check, and within that it encapsulates things like tyre tread depths, condition of the wipers, a vehicle's electrical systems, the brake pad wear, the brake disc wear, etc. So you're safe in the knowledge that if you buy this car, you will get many years of trouble-free motoring, and it's fully prepared for sale. You won't have to come back to the dealer and have something else put on in 6 weeks time or 6 months time. It's all there, it's all prepared. We take any part exchange in at T.W White Sons. We will be as competitive as any online company advertising that they will buy used cars. We will be as competitive as any of the national companies advertising on television saying they will buy used cars. And this is a one-stop shop. Don't forget, you can come here, you can get a decent price, a fair price and a competitive price for your part exchange, and you can buy another car. We do full funding facilities. Our customer service experience is second to none. And our showrooms are open 7 days a week. If you want to find out more about this wonderful 2014 on a 14 plate, covered 49,400 miles, Mazda CX-5 2-litre 165 PS Sport Nav, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.